Hey guys, what's up? It's TDRP Cubing here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Moyu WRM 2020 and the AoHun WRM. The Moyu WRM 2020 was a fantastic cube from the get-go, and since setup, the cube has gotten even better. Right out of the box, it felt so nice. The only thing holding it back from becoming an instant main for me was the stellar performance of the RS3M 2020, but it is now, without question, my new 3x3 main. I set the spring compression to the second setting, something I've never really done before. I lubed the springs with max command, and I lubed the pieces with my two favorite lubes right now, Max Fleet and Mystic. This combination of lubes along with the spring adjustment definitely improved the cube quite a bit. And since I've broken it in more, my performance with it has been average at worst. I have gotten maybe one bad average with this thing since I got it. So to no surprise, I had a very easy decision when it came down to whether this thing would become my main or not. Now, the RS3M 2020 is also a fantastic cube. This thing blew me away when I first got it when compared to the performance of my current main at the time, the Valk 3 Elite. So when I heard about the WRM 2020 just being okay and not as good as the RS3M 2020, all I expected out of this cube was for it to be just okay. But man, was I wrong. The unparalleled performance by this cube was just so unexpected from me. And right now, I don't see any other 3x3s beating this cube for a very long time. So while there are a lot of people saying that this cube is just okay, don't let that discourage you from buying it. For me, this cube is much better than pretty good, so go ahead and give it a go. This thing can perform a lot better than you may expect. And while we're on the topic of getting a performance out of a cube that you did not expect, now it's time to talk on the flip side of that with the Moyu AoHun WRM. The Moyu AoHun WRM did have an unexpected performance for me, but not in a good way. Despite a lot of the negative things people said about this cube, I still expected it to be at least average. Unfortunately, that was not the case for my first impressions with this cube. After first impressions, I kept the spring compression on the fourth setting and I looped the pieces with Max Fleet and Mystic. After break-in and setup, it still feels pretty subpar when compared to other Megaminxes like the AoHun V2, the GAN Megaminx, and even the Galaxy version 2. Another thing I've struggled with while using this cube is being able to get a single good time. I haven't gotten one good time with this thing. To put things into perspective, I average around sub 1 minute 30 in Megaminx, and I rarely get times above 1 minute 40. But since I've started practicing with this cube, the best time I've gotten by far was 1 minute and 40 seconds. Overall, I definitely don't recommend buying this. It's honestly horrible, and for the price of $26.99, this cube is largely inferior to a much better Megaminx like the AoHun version 2, which only costs $12.99. So when given the choice between this Megaminx and the AoHun V2, I widely suggest the AoHun V2 as the Megaminx you should buy. As much as I'd like to act like this cube is good, or even okay, I just can't. This cube is just bad. It's really, really bad. So that, guys, was the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, then make sure to ask them down in the comments below. Besides that, have a good day and bye. See you next time.